All right, today we're going to be changing the oil and oil filter on a 2022 Subaru Ascent, and it is the Onyx Edition. Here we go. Okay, so you're gonna wanna have your oil pan ready to go down here. Subaru has made this pretty simple. Underneath here, there's an opening that leads to the oil drain plug here. So we're just gonna loosen that with a 17 millimeter and let the magic happen here. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood, show you where the oil filter is. But to pop the hood, you're going to see this little icon here. The lever is right behind there. Hood is popped. Subaru's got to be one of the easiest oil changes I've ever done, and I'm going to show you why. All right, so Subaru has the oil filter sitting right up front here. It's super easy to access, should be able to grab it by hand, but if it's too tight, if it's too slippery for whatever reason, they do make these pliers here that grab and hold on to the oil filter wonderfully. I would recommend getting a pair of those. Okay, and the dipstick is over here on the left hand side. So I'm going to take that out, clean that up, and make sure it's ready for when I put the new oil in. And next to the oil filter, also very convenient, is the lid for the oil to go into, and shows on here what type of oil you're supposed to use for this engine, 0W20. Okay, so while we're still waiting for the oil to drain out, I'm going to go ahead and change oil filter. I'm going to loosen this up here and remove the old. I got the new Fram Force. It's the FF7317, which is what this model requires. I'm going to put the old one inside the box to make that easier cleanup. Grab some of this old oil to lube up the outside of the new one. Alright, so got that all done around the black edge here. I'm going to put the new one on here. Alright, new oil filter installed. Easy. Alright, so now that the engine oil is now just dripping instead of a steady stream, we can go ahead and put the plug back on. Alright, got it hand tight for right now. I'm cleaning up around the area that just has all the oil on it, and gonna tighten it with my socket wrench. All right, good to go down here. All right, so now that there's no more oil inside this vehicle, we have to put some new oil in. We got the synthetic 0W20 to put in here. I did put a funnel down here to make it an easier pour, and here we go. All right, so now that we have finished pouring the oil in, we're gonna put the lid back on here. Okay, so we're gonna check the dipstick, make sure the oil level is good. And looks like it's filled all the way. We're good to go.